burn. I still ache. I still whisper your name when I break in this velvet room where memories bloom. I still wait for a shadow to take shape.
Well, happy Sunday, and welcome to Dave's After Hours Trivia Club Live. Step inside the lounge, grab your drink of choice, and settle in. Here at Dave's After Dark, we stir up the memories, test your smarts, and maybe, just maybe, teach you something new along the way. We do go live most Sundays and sometimes on Wednesdays at 7 p.m. Eastern and 4 p.m. Pacific time. The doors swing open, the lights go low, and the trivia flows. Tonight's show is a little bit art, a little bit history, and all interactive game show. We've got 3 brand new countdowns rolled into one smooth late night challenge. While our robots quickly paint each scene, I serve up the clues, and you will take your best guesses as we move through tonight's 3 categories. First, the top 20 movies of all time, comedy movies of all time. Clarification. Next, we'll do the top 20 songs of the 1980s. We've done the groups, now we're going to do the songs. And finally, the top 20 most popular Art Bell radio episodes of all time, which may be a little more niche, but hopefully there'll be somebody in the audience that can help the rest of our team here. This isn't just a trivia show, it's a fast-paced gauntlet of art, memory, and mastery. Let's see how many you can guess before the brush finishes the final stroke. Be sure to check in down in the chat, say hello, throw out your guesses, or just hang with the rest of the crew. If I spot a question, I'll do my best to work that in as we go. I see Rhombus is in the house. Hey, Rhombus, what's going on? Arena is here. What's going on with you? The early birds have arrived, so that means it's time to go ahead and start our first game. We're going to be doing the top 20 comedy movies of all time, so it should be pretty fun. Let's fire it up. Go. Now you know the rules. Robots paint, you guess, I drop the clues, so let's get playing. Now once again, this is going to be the top 20 comedy movies of all time. So here we go. And you know, they're a little tough at first because they're the most obscure of the 20, right? We're doing a countdown, starting at number 20. This film's plot involves a weatherman stuck in a seemingly endless time loop. Pretty good clip. The setting is a small town that is famous for predicting the arrival of spring. Stuart's in the house. Looks like Rhombus beat you by a whisker, Stuart. It's that faster internet. It was directed by Harold Ramis, who also co-wrote Ghostbusters. Bill Murray's character learns life lessons through repetition. Glad you guys are here tonight. Yeah, so you obviously know this is Groundhog Day. Anybody know what year they made Groundhog Day within a year or two? Every day is the same until he finally gets it right. You got to get it right, or you just have to keep going. That's right, Groundhog Day. Originally considered as a romantic comedy, this film has since become a philosophical classic. about personal growth. I didn't realize it was quite so deep. 1993, Groundhog Day checks in at number 20 on our top 20 list. Next up, now this one's actually, I don't know, there's probably quite a few of my favorites on the list, but this one's definitely going to be one of my favorites. The protagonist is a mustachioed TV news anchor in the 1970s. Famous for a jazz flute solo, I forgot about it, and a dog named Baxter. It features a hilarious fight between rival news teams. Will Ferrell's character prides himself as being kind of a big deal. He's kind of a big deal. Christina, what's going on? Glad you're here. Stay classy, San Diego. Who knows this movie? This is one of my favorites. I think they did a sequel, if I'm not mistaken. I can't remember. Yeah, it's very good. Very complete out. Stuart, you might have got it first. Robus has a more complete answer. We'll give it to both of you. The film's iconic news team battle was inspired by old kung fu movies. There you go. Anchorman is of course correct, although it is Anchorman, The Legend of Ron Burgundy. There you go. That was made in 2004. That checks in at number 19 on our top 20 countdown. All right, now I don't get this next one. Never was into it. Never saw it. Hopefully you guys like it. How's that for an endorsement? A story within a story, narrated by a grandfather to his sick grandson. Well, it doesn't sound like a funny start. A tale of fencing, fighting, torture, revenge, and true love. It features a giant Spaniard and a masked hero. Hey, like I said, I didn't see this. It's not never-ending story, although that's a good answer. Good answer, but incorrect. The line, as you wish, is more than just a simple phrase. Inigo Montoya, Inigo Montoya is looking for the six-fingered man. I don't know, man. Yeah, you guys are as perplexed as I am. Oh, but Stuart knows. Oh, and Rhombus had it earlier. You guys, I'm sorry. You guys had it. Who'd have thought? Did you guys see it? Did you guys see this movie? Here's a fun fact, though. Andre the Giant, who played Fezzik, drank a legendary amount of alcohol during the filming. So that made it funny. Andre the Giant was drunk on set. The Princess Bride. You are correct. You guys had it. Very good. Very good. Now, this is another one of my favorites coming up. Number 17. Oh, because of Andre. Well, that makes sense. Yeah, it was a good movie, huh? Oh, okay. Well, you know what? I got something to see. It's always good in life to have something still ahead of you. A parody of classic monster movies filmed in black and white. This was directed by Mel Brooks, and it starred a hilarious Gene Wilder. He was so good at this. It features a memorable dance scene to Puttin' on the Ritz. Just when you thought the movie couldn't get any funnier. The castle's hunchback insists his name is pronounced differently. Correct. Robert Stewart, that is correct. That is correct. Funny movie, right? A hilarious movie. The late Terry Garr was in it. Yeah, lots of classic people. It's pronounced Frankenstein. Frankenstein. Young Frankenstein is, of course, correct. Yeah. Gene Wilder fought hard to include the musical number, believing it essential to the film's comedy. I don't know about essential, but it was great. 1974, Young Frankenstein. Checks in at number 17 on our countdown. All right, now I have seen this next one. Yeah, Gene Hackman. There were lots of great people in that. Putting on the Ritz. Hilarious. Okay, next up, number 16. A British comedy where the hero tries to survive a zombie apocalypse. The protagonist works at an electronics store and lives a mundane life. We'll just go to the pub and wait for it all to blow over. Which is always a good philosophy, right? Simon Pegg and Nick Frost's chemistry shines in this cult hit. It's the first film in the Cornetto trilogy. I didn't realize that. Oh, yes. Who got it there? Rhombus got it? Yeah. Rhombus. Funny movie, right? Shaun of the Dead. Shaun of the Dead. The zombies were played by fans of the TV show Spaced, also created by Edgar Wright. Sounds like quite a cult film. But it checks in at number 16 on our best comedies of all time list. So there you go. Man. Speaking of British humor, next up, number 15. The protagonist is born next door to a famous religious figure. He joins a revolutionary group that debates more than it rebels. More than it rebels. Excuse me. It features a song encouraging people to look on the bright side of life. So I remember that. Funny. Banned in several countries for its controversial humor. He's not a messiah. He's a very naughty boy. Yes. You have the correct answer. Who's got the absolute 100% correct answer? Alex is in the house. What's going on, Alex? Good to see you. We are doing number 15 on the comedy movies list. And this is a funny one. It's The Life of Brian, but I was looking for Monty Python's Life of Brian. I guess that's too picky. Good job. Number 14. Just trying to be a pain. Just trying to be difficult. Yes, there you go. That is the full answer. A mismatched pair tries to get home for Thanksgiving. The comedy comes from travel mishaps and personality clashes. John Candy plays a shower curtain ring salesman. He just sells the little rings, not the actual shower curtains. Which actually, I have shower curtains on my art website, in case you guys are interested. Would you like some of Dave's modern art on your shower curtain? You can have that. $49.95. $49.95. Directed by John Hughes, better known for teen comedies, Those Aren't Pillows. JD, what's going on? Oh, who got it first here? Looks like Rhombus beats Thor by an inch. And Rhombus does have the correct order on the transportation modes as well. And JD has it as well. Planes, trains, and automobiles is correct. Don't forget about those shower curtains available on davidhansonart.com. That's my first ad. How to do? This is another one of my favorites. There's a lot. Number 13, a satire of Westerns that breaks the fourth wall. Yes, it breaks it all night long. Directed by Mel Brooks, stars Cleavon Little as the first black sheriff. It's so funny. Famous for a rowdy campfire scene involving beans. The villain's name is... I'm going to let you guys guess that. Do you remember the villain's name? And it's a take on a famous actress. The villain's name is a take on a famous golden age Hollywood actress. You guys remember what I'm talking about? What in the wide world of sports is going on here? I forgot that. Yes, you all are getting it correct. Correct. Anybody remember what I'm talking about? With the villain's name? It's a take on the famous golden age, one of the most beautiful women in Hollywood. How about this? Hedley Lamar. A take on Hedy Lamar. Hedley Lamar. That's right. Mel Brooks fought studio executives to keep some of the edgier jokes in the movie. There you go. Blazing Saddles, if we didn't say that already. Funny movie. Oh, another classic here. Here we go. More contemporary. This might bring up a Tyson story again. A Las Vegas bachelor party goes completely off the rails. The groom goes missing and his friends can't remember the night before. Wonder why they can't remember. A tiger, a baby, and Mike Tyson, Iron Mike, all become unexpected guests. Zach Galifianakis, his character sports a baby carrier and an unforgettable beard. Of course. What happens in Vegas is completely insane. Yeah, it looks like Shady had it first there. Good job, guys. The baby in the film was actually played by twins. Standard practice in filmmaking. Standard practice. You know, you can't overwork those babies. Not allowed. The Hangover, 2009. Checks in at number 12 on our famous comedy movies of all time. Number 11. I guess they're all my favorite. They're all my favorites. Two well-meaning but completely clueless friends go on a cross-country trip. Here's a key clue. Jim Carrey and Jeff Daniels deliver hilariously idiotic performances. Yes, of course. Now, what was their favorite mode of travel? What was this is after their mode of travel broke down, I think. This picture, but What was their mode of travel? So you're telling me there's a chance? I don't remember that part. Yeah, it's a funny movie. Funny movie. Yeah, yeah. The dog-shaped uh, grooming van. Right? Jeff Daniels took the role against the agent's advice. His agent's advice. Well, I could see Jeff Daniels' agent advising against this. But it became one of the most memorable performances ever. Dumb and Dumber. There you go. Yeah, it was like a hairy dog man. Yes, it was. That checked in at number 11 on our famous comedies of all time, Dumb and Dumber. Okay. All right. Boy, I say this a lot. One of my favorites coming up at number 10. Number 10. We're going to go all the way back to 1980 for this one. A comedy set at a snobbish golf club where the caddies are far from refined. Bill Murray plays a deranged groundskeeper with a gopher problem. Rodney Dangerfield's character shakes up the uptight club's atmosphere. Not Groundhog Day, but we did that already, though. That was not the first one. That was number 20. But that was in the house. Check Rhombus maybe got this first. Funny movie, right? You guys like Caddyshack? Caddyshack. Funny movie. It's in the hole! The movie's chaotic energy is matched by an improvised script. Chevy Chase is tie. You want to tie me up with some ties, Ty? The gopher puppet was added late in the production and became one of the film's most memorable characters. I don't know. I could have done without the puppet gopher. A lot of good characters. Caddyshack. All right, that was number 10. Here's number 9. Yeah, hang on to that one, Alex. A disgruntled IT worker decides to stop caring about his job. He features a printer smashing scene set to gangsta rap. I don't really remember that. Did you get the memo? Sums up the film's satire of corporate culture. Did you get the memo? Jennifer Aniston, do you remember that? Plays a waitress tired of wearing flair. I'm gonna need you to go ahead and come in on Saturday. That's a famous line. Correct, Stuart. I think Alex was trying to type it. I don't know if we can give him credit for the happy face is not an O, I guess. I was taking the happy face as an O. The red stapler became so iconic that Swingline began manufacturing it after the film's release. They didn't make the red stapler before that. That's funny. Office Space. Check it in at number 9 on our top 20 comedy movies. All right, once again, back to 1980. So this is the same year that Caddyshack came out. 2 classic comedy movies. A parody of disaster movies that takes absurdity to new heights. Here's the key clue. Leslie Nielsen delivers deadpan humor amid chaos. It's the most deadpan character you ever saw. Features iconic lines like "Don't call me Shirley." Correct. Don't call me Shirley. And don't call me Shirley. I don't think I've got it right yet. The plot revolves around food poisoning on a commercial flight. I forgot that the whole food poisoning thing. A blow up autopilot becomes an unexpected comic relief. Yes. And who can forget? We did. The blow up autopilot. The film script was mostly taken from a serious movie called 0 Hour. And jokes layered on top. Huh, I didn't know that. Yeah. Airplane. Funny movie, right? Yeah. Autopilot. All right. Here we go. Kimchi. What's going on, guys? Glad you're all here tonight. Appreciate it. Number 7. Alex knows this one. A group of eccentric scientists starts a business to capture the supernatural. Their logo features a ghost inside a red prohibition circle. Sorry. Prohibition circle. I call that the no circle. No, the no circle. Bill Murray, Dan Aykroyd, Harold Ramis, and Ernie Hudson make up the team. Who are the other two? The man and the woman that were part of the problem with the ghost. Who remembers those characters? Stay Puft Marshmallow Man's rampage is an iconic climax. The demons take over the people. You remember? Oh man! Sigourney Weaver and what's the little guy's name? I can't remember his name. He's so funny. Slime! Don't slime me. Slimer's design was inspired by John Belushi. The tribute after he passed. Now come on, guys. Ghostbusters. All right, moving on. Another favorite. Number 6. A laid-back bowler gets entangled in a kidnapping plot. That rug really made the room. The dude abides, no matter the chaos. The dude cannot abide. Jeff Bridges' performance became an embodiment of chill. Correct. Looks like maybe Maddow got it first. Very good. Everybody's getting it, of course. The rug really ties the room together. That's just like your opinion, man. That's just like your opinion, man. That's right. The Big Lebowski. Big Lebowski, 1998. The film's cult following led to an annual festival called Lebowski Fest, celebrating all things dude. Taking it number 6 on our all-time comedy list, The Big Lebowski. There it is. Yeah. Funny movie, right? Great actors. Never watched it. Music. Come on. Now you got something to do. It's a funny movie. Check it out. Number 5 on the all-time comedies list. A high school student fakes illness to skip school and have an epic day. Now, this is all the way back in 1986. The Church of Latter-day Dude. I like that. That's funny. He borrows a friend's father's prized Ferrari. Yeah, that's a problem. The principal becomes obsessed with catching him in the act. Life moves pretty fast. If you don't stop and look around once in a while, you could miss it. Of course, Stuart got it first. Stuart Banal Rombus. Yeah, music. Soul food. It's a long name. The parade scene features a lip sync of Twist and Shout. Twist and Shout, yeah. The movie was shot in just over 2 months with mini scenes improvised by Matthew Broderick. Very cool. Yeah, that was a classic for sure. Ferris Bueller's Day Off from 1986. 1986. That checked in at number 5. Now we're down to our top 4 comedies. Top 4. This one's fun. A pair of awkward high school friends just want to buy booze for a party. The whole premise. It features a fake ID with the single name McLovin. McLovin. Correct. The night spirals out of control as the boys navigate awkward social situations. Jonah Hill and Michael Cera's chemistry carries the film. Now keep in mind, this is the most popular movies among people alive today. It's not necessarily the classic comedies of Hollywood. So keep that in mind. I am McLovin. The script was written by Seth Rogen and Evan Goldberg when they were in high school. There you go. Yeah, who got it first? Did Ramos get it first, or did somebody way above that? Shady, you got it. Looks like Ramos had it. Everybody got it done. The doctor's in the house. Always good to have a doctor in the house. Especially when we're down to the top 3 comedies of all time. Top 3 most popular comedies of all time. And this movie is funny. A down on her luck baker becomes the maid of honor for her best friend. Funny movie. Rivalry with another bridesmaid leads to hilarious tension. This movie features a disastrous dress fitting after a questionable meal. Do you remember the scene? Do you remember the dress fitting scene? Kristen Wiig and Melissa McCarthy steal the show with their comedy. I don't remember this line, but help me, I'm poor. Help me, I'm poor. The cast improvised mini scenes, including the infamous airplane meltdown. Well, airplane meltdowns have become a thing, right? That's like a real life thing. Bridesmaids is of course correct. Bridesmaids. Everybody's in the house tonight. Good to see everybody. Glad you're all here doing the comedies. We're doing comedies. And Bridesmaids is number 3. So, this is pretty funny. So number 2 falls right in line with everything we've been doing. And then the top one doesn't fall in line at all. So be prepared. or a curveball at number one. The robots like to do that to us, right? The Backstreet Boys are the top 80s band. All right, number two. A surreal quest for the Holy Grail led by King Arthur, killer rabbits, and a bridge keeper with tricky questions. Oh, wait. It's just a flesh wound. The famous line. This one was filmed in Scotland on a tight budget. It looked like it. With coconuts instead of horses. Yes, correct. Rhombus. Although, no doubt, everybody else had Monty Python before. And Shady had Holy Grail. And Stuart had the whole answer like a half an hour ago. You guys, there's so many people playing tonight that I can't keep track of the answers. I'm going to have to look closer. I'm going to have to pay attention to what's going on. I never have to pay attention. You guys never get the right answer, so I never have to pay attention. Tonight, all this competition. You guys are all getting the answer. Yeah, Stuart was first. I agree. I had to scroll back. I had to scroll up. All right. You are correct, of course. Monty Python and the Holy Grail. All right. Number one with a bullet. Number one. Remember, it's a curveball. 1959. That's the first curveball. Two musicians witness a mob hit and disguise themselves as women to hide. Marilyn Monroe's performance is both charming and iconic. The film's cross-dressing plot leads to plenty of mistaken identity chaos. Very good. Stuart's on a roll. Doctor. Yeah, Stuart's on a roll. Tony Curtis and Jack Lemmon deliver comedic gold. I guess a famous line is, nobody's perfect. Nobody's perfect. I imagine Jack Lemmon said that. The film was shot in black and white because the makeup used for Curtis and Lemmon looked unnatural in color. Now that's funny. That's funny. So they wanted to pull off the drag as much as possible, so they wore good makeup. But it looked bad in color. That's funny. Some like it hot. Number one. Well, that was a fun round, guys. Fun round. Fun round. You guys got them all, didn't you? I think you got them all. I don't think you missed any. You haven't seen it. Well, you should see that. Good movie. Yeah. Well, that was a fun round. That's going to be hard to beat. That's going to be hard to beat, but we are going to do the top 20 songs of the 1980s. So instead of groups, it's songs. And I'll tell you ahead of time, there's several artists that are repeats because they had more than one top 20 song in the 1980s. So there you go. So let's do it. Let's not lollygag. Let's not lollygag. No lollygagging. No slacking. No falling behind. Sure, we want to name everything. We want to name the group. We want to name the song. And if you got the year, let's go. If it was in a movie, what movie is it in? This first one would qualify for that. All right, here we go. Number 20. This song became a worldwide hit after being featured in a boxing movie sequel. Okay, I can't tell what it is yet. Its powerful guitar riff is instantly recognizable as a motivator. Lyrics focus on resilience, survival, and pushing through challenges. Oh, very good. You guys know it. You guys know it. Very good. Mind the pan. Oh, Stuart? Doctor? Ooh, the doctor had it first, I guess. Stuart, mind the panda. Well, now, everybody's getting it, of course. Rocky Balboa used it as a training anthem. Rising up, back on the streets. Rising up on the streets. Eye of the tiger. I don't, sorry. Apologies. Who knows the group? Anybody know the group? One of those one-hit wonders. Eye of the tiger. Oh, Doctor has it. Yes, Doctor has it. 1982. Eye of the Tiger by Survivor. Correct. Katy Perry. That was a different. Did she have a tiger song? The song was specifically written at Sylvester Stallone's request for Rocky 3. There you go. Number 19. The song that launched a pop icon's career with lyrics that raised eyebrows. Okay. Its provocative music video featured the singer in a wedding dress. Okay, written down. The main answer we're looking for is the song, and then the performer. And if you know the year, if it was in a movie. The catchy chorus and synth pop sound made it a radio staple. Touched for the very first time. For the very first time. Do not ask me to try to sing this. Yes, correct. Doctor. The doctor has the prescription. The remedy. There you go. I don't know what Alex is talking about up there. He's talking about somebody. Katya Perova. Very good. Like a Virgin, Madonna, 1984. The song was originally offered to another artist, but Madonna's vocal style gave it a unique edge. There you go. Well, that's an interesting little side bit of trivia. Number 18. Now, some of these images, you aren't going to give the song away. That one kind of did, but this one may not. A haunting ballad that many mistake for a love song, but it's not a love song. Sting wrote it about obsession and surveillance, not romance. The music video features black and white cinematography with moody atmosphere. It was a massive hit, topping the charts for weeks. I'll be watching you is a line from the song. I'll be watching you. And it's not in a love way. It's in an obsession way. I'll be watching you is not the name of the song, but let's see somebody has it there. Yeah, Stuart. Oh, Mind a Panda. Mind a Panda. Mind a Panda. And Stuart. And Rhombus. Every Breath You Take. Every Breath You Take, The Police, 1983. Sting was surprised at how many people thought it was a romantic song, calling it a very, very sinister piece. You tricked them. All right, number 17. One of my favorite songs. You don't want to see me dance to this. Features one of the most iconic guitar riffs in rock history. There he is. His powerful vocals and emotional lyrics define the power ballad. Not welcome to the jungle. Not welcome to the jungle. Not welcome to the jungle. It's a better song than Welcome. Slash initially disliked the riff, thinking it was just a warm-up exercise. It became the band's first and only #1 single on the Billboard Hot 100. Did you know that? Only #1 single. Where do we go now? 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 There you go. Mind the Panda. Stuart. Sweet child of mine. Wait a minute. Yeah, there we go. I got it. Sweet Child of Mine, Guns N' Roses, 1987. Where do we go now? The song was reportedly written in just 5 minutes during a jam session. There you go. Sometimes it works that way. Sometimes it works that way. Yes. I guess you all got it in the end there. Yeah. No, I got the Axel. I got the Axel dance. Number 16. This was a little harder picture to get. And maybe the song's a little tougher. Known for its controversial music video featuring the band in drag. Somebody's mustache and vacuuming routine caused a stir. A powerful anthem about liberation and independence. Very good. You guys got that one quick. Stuart, Mind the Panda? You both got that fast. A powerful anthem written about liberation. The synth-heavy sound marked a shift from Queen's earlier rock style. God knows I want to break free. Want to break free. No way I can sing that one. I want to break free. Queen is of course correct. You're all getting that one. The video was banned by MTV in the United States. Did you know that? That's weird. But it became iconic elsewhere. Seems like it's kind of reversed now, right? Isn't there more censorship over there now and less here? I don't know. Seems like it's reversed. Weird. I Want to Break Free by Queen, 1984. Next up. Speaking of somebody, Stuart was just talking about them. A working class anthem about perseverance despite hardships. This one tells the story of Tommy and Gina, two young lovers facing tough times. The song's catchy chorus and iconic key change are legendary. It became a defining hit of the 1980s rock scene. Yeah. Let's see. Did anybody get this already? I haven't been watching the answering board. Anybody got this? There you go. Correct. Dr. Stewart, Mind the Panda. Doctor, everybody knows. Living on a Prayer. Just Bon Jovi, the group, 1986. The band initially thought the song wasn't strong enough to include on the album. We're all glad they changed their mind. Whoa, we're halfway there. Whoa, we're halfway there. Something like that. I did not have it tonight. Let me tell you, I need a cocktail. I need a cocktail to do that singing and dancing thing. All right, number 14. I think you know this one. The song's music video features something and groundbreaking choreography. The video is actually narrated by horror legend Vincent Price. Horror spelled with an H-O-R, not a W-H-O-R. The album It's On became the best-selling record of all time. There you go. Everybody's getting it. I think Rhombus had it first this time. Doctor, Madame, everybody's getting it. Jackson's red leather jacket became an iconic fashion statement. It's close to midnight. That's right. It's close to midnight. It was good. I mean, it was kind of groundbreaking, right? I mean, it was very different. Everybody was like, "What's this?" And it became so popular. It's kind of weird. Thriller, Michael Jackson is of course correct. The iconic dance scene was choreographed by Michael Peters, who also appeared as a zombie. Yes. Michael Jackson. Michael. Mikey, Michael, Mickey. Number 13. All right, now this one's interesting. These guys also appeared on our one-hit wonder list. A synth pop classic with a high-pitched vocal that's instantly recognizable. The music video combines live action and pencil sketch animation. The song hit number 1 in the United States after initial struggles. The falsetto note in the chorus became a vocal challenge for many fans. Yeah, try to sing this one. Correct. All right, very good. Yes, you're all getting it. It looks like, wait, did Doctor have it first? Looks like Doctor might have had it first. Stuart, Rhombus, Alex. Aha, aha, aha. Take on me. Can you guys sing it? Who can go that high? Anybody? I cannot go very high. I can't go anywhere. I'll be gone in a day or two. The music video won 6 awards at the 1986 MTV Video Music Awards. Take on me, aha, 1985. 1985. All right, now this is a good example of an artist being on the list maybe more than once. This one blends rock and pop with a legendary guitar solo by Eddie Van Halen. So the guitar solo is by Eddie Van Halen, and it sends a message against gang violence and confrontation. There you go. Good job. Madame gets partial credit. Partial credit. Doctor gets full credit. The music video features real gang members from Los Angeles. Did you know that? Part of the iconic Thriller album. So this was on the Thriller album. That's why he's wearing the same jacket, I guess. I think they talk about this as being the Beat It jacket. No one wants to be defeated. I don't really remember that line. Do you remember that line? No one wants to be defeated. Eddie Van Halen recorded his guitar solo for free just because he loved the project. Wonder if he ever got anything for that. Maybe not. I don't know. Beat It, Michael Jackson. 1982. Back in the day. Back in the day. All right, we're down to number 11. It's a catchy tune coming up. All right. An upbeat pop anthem known for its catchy chorus and vibrant music video. George Michael's bright, energetic vocals carry the song. The video features the band wearing Choose Life t-shirts. The song's infectious energy made it an instant hit. There you go. That's the group. Let's see. Who got... Okay, well, you got the group. Let's get the full title of the song, since that's the game. The game is Name the Top Songs. There you go. Rhombus has the answer in a 2-line answer. Wake me up before you go. Wake me up before you go. Yeah, if I had a cocktail, I think I could do it. The phrase "wake me up before you go" came from a note left by Andrew Ridgeley for his parents. That's the other guy, Andrew Ridgeley. Yes. Yeah, we'll count the 2-line answer. That's a judgment call. All right, anyway, if we didn't say it, Wake Me Up Before You Go by Wham. There you go. Number 10, top 10 now. Here we go. Top 10. I can't tell what the hell they're painting right now. A passionate rock ballad with soulful vocals. The track's ambient sound was a departure from the band's earlier style. It became the band's first #1 hit in the United States. The lyrics reflect love, longing, and emotional conflict. All right, you ready for the key clue? I can't live with or without you. That's a damn good clue. The song was almost left off the album because the band struggled with the arrangement. Huh. Curious. Stuart has the group. What's the name of the song? I just gave it to you. Not Foreigner. Foreigner's good too, though. I'm surprised Foreigner's not on the list. U2 is correct, but what's the song? Anybody know? I gave it to you. The lyrics reflect love, longing, emotional conflict. I can't live with or without you. There you go. All right. With or without you. Rhombus has the complete answer, so does Stuart. Very good. All right, this is back in the day. I used to like this song. I don't know. I like pop music. Guilty. A feminist anthem wrapped in bubbly pop energy. Guilty. The music video features colorful fashion and a vibrant personality. Originally written by a man, but reworked to celebrate female empowerment. The song became her first major hit and a signature tune. Yeah, there you go. Oh, doctor. Yes. Not Lady Gaga. Does it look like Lady Gaga? I don't know. Lady Gaga could look like anything. I can't remember. Did anybody say they saw her at the award show get delivered inside the egg? Anybody see that? I asked you that last time when we had a Lady Gaga. This song became her first signature hit. Oh, girls just want to have fun. Girls just want to have fun. Cyndi Lauper. 1983. The music video features Lauper's real mom as her on-screen mother. There you go. Cool. All right, now this one's kind of interesting. So this was a great song, but it was this arrangement that is the top 20 song. A groundbreaking collaboration that fused rock and rap. This revived Aerosmith's career and introduced hip-hop to mainstream audiences. I remember this song from back on the Toys in the Attic album, right? Wasn't it? Have I got that right? I think I do. The music video shows the band and rappers breaking down a wall between their studios. The original version was released by Aerosmith in the 1970s. I guess that's what I'm talking about. Very good. You guys all got that. You guys all got that fast. I guess Maddow had it, but it's not rock this way, it's walk this way, so partial credit. Doctor has more full credit, and Stewart has more full credit, and he adds Aerosmith on the second line, so we'll take that. And then Rhombus has the complete answer. Walk This Way, Run DMC featuring Aerosmith, 1986. Just Give Me a Kiss. Producer Rick Rubin suggested the collaboration, seeing potential in blending the genres. Interesting. I like the original version just fine, but that one was good, obviously. Top 20 songs of the 1980s. So there you go. All right, number 7. Another collaboration. The bass line is one of the most instantly recognizable in rock history. The bass line. A spontaneous collaboration born from a late night jam session. That's what they call it, a late night jam session. Have you guys seen the videos going around on the internet about the European leaders on the airplane? Speaking of late night jam sessions. The song, we'll talk about that later. The song's lyrics explore tension and human struggles. Yeah, there you go. You guys know this. Very good. Stewart. A 2-line answer again. Learning the rhombus technique. The rhombus technique. Pressure pushing down on me. Pressure pushing down on me, and the famous bass line. I'm not placing it, but I'm sure it's very cool. David Bowie and Freddie Mercury contrasting vocal styles create a dynamic duet. Now, fun fact, Vanilla Ice famously sampled the bass line for its hit Ice Ice Baby. Did you know that? Is that legal? Under Pressure, Queen and David Bowie, of course, is the correct answer. All right, making her second appearance. Looking completely different. A pop song with gospel influences and a controversial music video. Well, controversy kind of follows this gal. The video features religious imagery and themes of faith and redemption. The song marked a shift to more mature themes. Yeah, very good. Doctor, Maddow, Stewart. Ice Ice Baby. Ice Ice Baby. Correct. Critics praised it for its depth and powerful vocal delivery. When you call my name, it's like a little prayer. When you call my name, it's like a little prayer. Like a Prayer by Madonna, of course, is the correct answer. You guys got it. 1989, Pepsi canceled its sponsorship with Madonna after the controversy surrounding the music video. Don't you love corporate censorship? Don't you just love it? My favorite thing. Madonna, Like a Prayer. I had to like her just for her willingness to be controversial. You know? She's a little over the hill now, but, that's a whole nother issue. All right, number 5. Making another appearance. A driving bass line and his smooth vocals make this song unforgettable. The song's lyrics tell the story of a woman claiming the singer is the father of her child. That was what this song was all about, right? The music video introduced Jackson's iconic moonwalk dance. This is the one. You see it here. A highlight of the legendary Thriller album. 3 songs, 1 album. There you go. Yeah. So how'd you know that, Doctor? Were you clairvoyant there? were you clairvoyant? Yes. Billie Jean by Michael Jackson. Good song, right? And good dance. Billie Jean was huge. Yeah, that was a good song. The Kid Is Not My Son. The Kid Is Not My Son. Jackson wrote the song based on real-life experiences with groupies and false accusations. Yes, he did. Number 4. This one is a rock ballad that blends elements of pop, soul, and gospel. The song became the emotional climax of somebody's semi-autobiographical film. This song was the climax of the movie. It features a soaring guitar solo that became a defining moment in his career. There you go. Very good. Very good. Very good. Stuart, get that one? I think Stuart got that one. Doctor? Robots. You're all correct. The album of the same name became one of Prince's most acclaimed works. I Never Meant to Cause You Any Sorrow. Purple Rain, of course. And the picture is purple, so kind of a giveaway. And Prince. Sad story, huh? Gosh, so sad. So sad. Purple Rain. Prince. He's like one of the people that's like a victim of this too strong a mix of fentanyl, right? Seems like. I Never Meant to Cause You Any Sorrow. Prince has performed this song during the 2007 Super Bowl halftime show. There you go. And it was pouring rain when he performed it. So that was cool. Okay, top 3. Top 3 songs of the 80s. We're getting serious here. Now, this next one is a power ballad with one of the most famous sing-along choruses in rock history. Yes, it is. This is a sing-along song, especially after you've heard it 100 times. It tells the story, or 1,000 times. It tells the story of a small-town girl and a city boy on a journey of hope. The song's use in the final scene of The Sopranos made it iconic for a new generation. Frequently heard at sports events and karaoke bars. And every cover band from the 80s. Yeah, the Prince thing was something else. So, yes, it is, but we need to get the exact correct answer for the song. It's like a top 3 of the 1980s. It is Journey, and who's the lead singer for Journey? That's an important part. Yeah, Don't Stop Believing. They're very good, Rhombus. Don't stop. Don't stop. This is all the way back in 1981. The song's structure is unconventional, with the chorus appearing only at the end. Steve Perry. There you go, Doctor. Thank you for that. All right, making a second appearance. And this was actually a higher ranked song than Purple Rain. A genre-defined track with no bass line. It combines rock, funk, and synth sounds to create a unique atmosphere. Lyrics explore a troubled relationship with emotional turmoil. The music video features Prince's bold fashion and expressive dance. It's a weird dance. Features a weird dance. Why do we scream at each other? Raspberry Beret is a good guess, but the doctor has it. The doctor has it. The doctor has it. When Doves Cry. Now, would you rank that one higher? I guess I would. Yeah, I guess. It was good. I mean, once again, we can talk sad stuff about Prince. Great. Prince is awesome. So there you go. I like that. When he's at his top of his game doing like the Little Red Corvette and stuff like that. I love that pop stuff. Little Red Corvette. Prince played every instrument on this track. There you go. There you go. And guess what the number one song of the 1980s is? I bet you could guess. A rock opera blending ballad, opera, and hard rock into one song. This was actually originally released in 1975, but it was re-released in 1986 when it became the mega hit. Known for its complex structure and multi-part composition, the music video helped define the modern concept of the music promo. It gained renewed popularity after its use in the Wayne's World movies. You guys remember that? Do you remember the Wayne's World scene when they're in the? I don't know if they're in the car, right? They've got it on the radio and they're just. And they sing every word. Is this real life? Is this just fantasy? Freddie Mercury claimed the song's lyrics were simply random rhyming nonsense. Fans still debate the deeper meaning of the words. And Freddie says they're random rhyming nonsense. All right. Well, of course, everybody got that one. Bohemian Rhapsody. I think Stuart might have had that first. Oh, no. Let's see. Rumpus had it way up there. Way up there. Sorry. Missed that. All right. Well, that was fun, huh? So we've had two kind of fun categories. So it's time for one that's not fun anymore. We've had way too much fun. We got to bring it down a little. This should be interesting. We can at least have a conversation about these topics. if we can't get them. So here we go. This is the 20 most popular Art Bell radio episodes of all time. So I don't know how many of you used to listen to Art Bell at night or are at least familiar with his show where he had all the paranormal stuff for the most part. Although, like conspiracy theories and stuff too on his show. It was a great show. And if you woke up at night, you turn on the radio, go back to sleep. It was a great thing, right? So here we go. Let's do it. Move on. If I was a betting man, I'd think you guys know the rules. Robots paint, you guess. I drop the clues. Once again, top 20 most popular episodes of Art Bell Radio. Okay? And I'll bet you know number 20. I bet you know it. Art's return to radio on Midnight in the Desert was marked by this intriguing episode. This was his first one of his comeback show. The guest is known for exploring lost civilizations and ancient knowledge. I think you know him. He famously challenges mainstream archaeology with theories of advanced ancient cultures. And again, we're looking for something that describes the episode name. And we're going to be a little more lenient on the answers on this round. His work often involves ancient monuments and their astronomical significance. His book, Fingerprints of the Gods, sparked debate worldwide. There you go. See, you know how it's played. Coast to coast. Coast to coast. Rumbas. Mac's in the house. What's going on, Mac? Yeah, Graham something. Graham Hancock. Ancient Civilizations was the, kind of a unofficial name of the episode. The episode marked Art Bell's much anticipated comeback after years off the air. I remember waiting for this. I do. I used to love listening to it at night because, I'm one of these guys that kind of wakes up quite a few times during the night, even though I get okay sleep. And I like to listen to something to go back to sleep. So there you go. I used to listen to this all the time. Number 19. All right, now they used to have this every year. This is more of a semi-annual show. An annual tradition where listeners called in to share their creepiest stories. It aired on Halloween night. It became one of the most anticipated broadcasts every year. Some stories were so eerie that they became urban legends among fans. The format was pure, unfiltered storytelling from real listeners. So you just call in with no screener. That's what they called it. No screener. This is the Halloween show. What did they call the Halloween show? It has a classic name. Remember, of course, Coast to Coast AM, this was a take on that. Something became synonymous with late night spookiness. Excuse me. You remember what it was called, the show? It was pretty classic. You'll kick yourself when I tell you. Art Bell would often add his own commentary, heightening the eerie atmosphere. He was great. He was great at doing these interviews with these, kooky people that would call, right? So it was called Ghost to Ghost AM, which was a takeoff right on Coast to Coast AM. It was Ghost to Ghost AM. Was the annual Halloween special. There you go. First aired, I guess, on October 31st, 2000, year 2000. There you go. All right, now this was a very famous guest. I think he had him on more than once. The guest claimed to have worked on reverse engineering alien spacecraft. His descriptions of alien propulsion systems sparked huge debate. The episode stirred intense public interest in government cover-ups. Yeah, we're not over that yet. Yeah, that's the guy. Where did Bob work? Where did he work? Where did Bob work at? Element 115 became central to UFO conspiracy theories. That's right. Bob's the one who invented that or coined that. Yeah, Area 51. So Bob Lazar is the Area 51 whistleblower. He first aired on November 17, 1993. And after the broadcast, Lazar became a cult figure among UFO enthusiasts. So he was like a star at all the conventions, I guess. Anybody ever see it? Bob Lazar. I think he's still around, isn't he? Pretty sure. Yeah, he looks like Stephen King. You're right. He does. This is a fairly current picture of him. He was quite a bit younger when he was first on the show. All right, here was another regular guest on the show. And this was a particular episode that became very famous. A recurring guest known for analyzing space images for hidden structures. His focus was a formation resembling a human face. This guy argued that it could be evidence of ancient Martian civilization. The episode challenged NASA's official explanations. All right, who knows who this is? Anybody know? Yeah, so it's the face on Mars. I'm going to give you that part. The face on Mars was the main topic of this episode. Although this guy, who I want you to get, was on the program many times talking about NASA imagery, right? So they'd scour through all the NASA images and come up with all this stuff that Jan Michael Vincent. That's a good answer. Incorrect. Look at it. Does it kind of look like him? I forget. Jan Michael Vincent was on Art Bell, wasn't he? I think he was. He used to live down near where I lived in South Orange County, California. Jan Michael Vincent did. This was Richard C. Hoagland. That's not familiar to anybody? He used to be with NASA. Richard C. Hoagland. He kind of looks like James Cameron too, yeah. Exactly. All right, next up. Now this is going to be harder to get the name. Unless you are an aficionado. This is going to be a little harder. This is going to be more of an educational item. Number 16. One of the most famous alien abduction stories ever recorded. This guy claimed to have been taken aboard a spacecraft for 5 days. His disappearance sparked a search and led to media frenzy. The incident inspired the movie Fire in the Sky. Inspired a movie. This guy's detailed description of the craft and beings captivated listeners. Fire in the Sky guy. Yeah, exactly right. Exactly right. Anybody have any idea what this guy's name was? That was the Fire in the Sky guy. Skeptics still debate the story, but somebody's conviction never wavered. So this guy was so convincing. Oh, hang on to that one, Stuart. I bet that one comes up. I bet it does. This is a different one, but this was very convincing. This guy's name was Travis Walton. Travis Walton's alien abduction. February 7th, 1994. Travis Walton. There you go. Some of them are going to be kind of hard. More of an educational mission. All right, this one's really interesting. A mysterious figure claimed to be from the year 2036. His predictions about future events were posted online, sparking intrigue. This guy claimed to be on a mission to retrieve a vintage IBM computer. Okay. Despite inconsistencies, his story captivated conspiracy theorists. I am from a time where time travel is a common reality, was something he always said. The online community debated for years whether this guy was a hoax or a real time traveler. Anybody know the name of the time traveler? He became kind of famous among circles. This is a picture of him in an old traveling back in time. Yeah, old time picture. And he's like in a t-shirt and hoodie and sunglasses. It's got a modern sunglasses. You remember his name? Yeah, I would have never gotten it. John Titor. John Titor. Titor. John Titor, the time traveler. He was on in the years 2000 and 2001. He was on a couple times. I think you'll know this next one. Number 14. A former Vatican insider who claimed to have participated in real exorcisms. His deep, authoritative voice added to the episode's chilling atmosphere. This guy spoke of the nature of evil and spiritual warfare. There you go. You see, I knew you guys knew this one. I don't know what that answer is, Romus, but partial credit. Doctor knows who it is. Now, how about does anybody know the full name? Full name. Father Molokai is correct, but Molokai is actually his first name. He warned of a growing darkness infiltrating modern society. The devil is real, and he is active in the world. Anybody know? Last name? Yeah, there you go, Doctor. Very good. Father Malachi Martin. Exorcisms and demonic possessions. He was on in the year 1996. I think he was on more than once, wasn't he? I think so. At least they talked about it all the time. Maybe they just did they did a lot of replays. Could have been replays. We don't do as many replays here on Days After Dark. We got fresh rolls. Martin's accounts of possession were so intense that some listeners reported feeling uneasy after the broadcast. Yeah, I bet. All right, now this one's kind of tough. Well, let's see if we can find our way around the answer to this next show. The engineer who claimed to have worked on secret government projects. This is the guy's name, but I'm more interested in the topic. He alleged, this is going to give it away kind of, but that's okay. Let's just go for it. He alleged that underground military bases housed extraterrestrial life. He claimed to have been injured in a battle with aliens deep underground. I'd be a little skeptical. This guy presented physical scars as evidence of his story. I was there, and I saw things no one should see. No one should see these things. Excuse me. I think I hit my microphone. This guy's sudden death in 1996 fueled speculation about a government cover-up. Anybody know? Father Francis Diddler. That was the last one. Oh, anybody know? Okay, it was Phil Schneider, Underground Bases and Alien Conflicts. Sounds like a kook to me. Now this next one's pretty famous. This is a famous one. A former military intelligence officer involved in psychic spying programs. He discussed his predictions about catastrophic solar flares. His descriptions of remote viewing captivated fans of the paranormal. This is the remote viewing guy. He claimed that trained individuals could see events across time and space. Well, since then, there's been more people come out about the CIA remote viewing program, that it was kind of a big deal. Very legitimate people have come out. But this is a particular remote viewing issue that I'm looking for. And the guy, this is like the main guy that Art used to have on as a remote viewer. It was creepy stuff. This guy became one of Art Bell's most controversial and polarizing guests. Anybody remember anything about this remote viewing? What did he remote view that was so controversial? I'll tell you. He remote viewed something called the kill shot. The kill shot. You guys know that? The kill shot. And the guy's name was Ed Dames. Ed Dames. Google that. Look that up. There's a story there. Ed Dames, the kill shot. Okay? Trust me. Trust me. All right. Next up, number 11. I think you might know this one. This was a mass UFO sighting in Arizona. It was witnessed by thousands of people. Art provided live coverage as the calls were pouring in to talk about this. Eyewitnesses reported massive V-shaped craft hovering silently. Authorities later claimed it was military flares, but remained skeptical. Yeah, correct. You got it, Trombus. That is correct. You guys all heard of this one, right? It was like nothing I've ever seen before. Huge, silent, and eerie. The incident remains one of the most well-documented mass UFO sightings in U.S. history, and it was live on the Art Bell Show. So that was kind of interesting, right? March 13th, 1997. Phoenix Lights. The Phoenix Lights incident. Phoenix, Arizona. There you go. There they are. Very good. You guys knew that one. Okay, let's go to the top 10. Here we go. So I don't really expect you to get this guy's name. Maybe you will, maybe you won't. But maybe you'll get the thing they talked about, the episode. They claim to have been part of a secret military project that involved time travel. It described experiments aboard the USS Eldridge. That sound familiar? This guy claimed he was transported to the future and back again. The project allegedly caused severe side effects on the crew, including disorientation and madness. Yes, you guys know this one too. Very good. Doggone, Rumbus. You are correct. You are correct. I've seen the future, and it's not what you think. You don't remember this guy's name, do you? I certainly would have never remembered his name. Philadelphia experiment is, of course, correct. 1993. The Philadelphia experiment legend continues to fuel debate about military experiments and time travel. This guy's name was Al Bielek. 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 Al Bielek. There you go. Philadelphia experiment. You knew that one too? This one's kind of weird. So we'll make this one an educational one. A lighthearted and bizarre story amidst the usual eerie topics. Patrick Combs accidentally cashed a junk mail check for $95,000. What happens when you cash one of those checks you get in the mail? The bank initially accepted it, leading to legal chaos and media coverage. The episode showcased Combs' humor and Art Bell's fascination with odd stories. I never expected the bank to actually cash it. And this guy, get this, okay? Here's the kicker. Combs later turned his story into a successful one-man comedy show. Excuse me, I hit the mic again. I'm laughing too much. The $95,000 junk mail check. Patrick Combs, 1995. Turned it into a successful one-man comedy show. So, you know. There were people that called in that had some stories, right? That they were just trying, I don't know. They have like mental illness and they call in these shows. This one's kind of interesting. An anonymous caller claimed to have an alien corpse stored in his freezer. He described the alien as small, gray, and completely intact. Art Bell tried to probe for details, but the story remained a little vague. Here's the kicker. The call abruptly ended, leaving listeners speculating. It's been in my freezer for months. I don't know what to do. This call became one of the most replayed segments, sparking endless theories. Yeah, so pretty funny. So I can see, a call like that they use it for advertising over and over and over again, right? It becomes a thing of its own, a life of its own. The alien in the freezer call. Date unknown. I don't know why that is. Probably because they replayed it so many times. All right. Now, another popular thing, he used to have ladies on that were claimed to be witches. I don't know if you remember this. So he had various guests. A guest who claimed to practice ancient witchcraft and mystical arts. She discussed spells, curses, and the power of intent. And this is really true. Art's skeptical yet respectful questioning kept conversation engaging. So it was so funny the way Art would treat these callers, right? He would be very skeptical for the most part of their calls, but yet he was respectful of them and tried to milk as much entertainment out of each caller as he could. He was so good at it. He really was. The episode sparked debates among listeners about the reality of modern witchcraft. Magic is real if you know how to harness it. Despite the controversial subject, this episode remains a favorite for its unique perspective, and it was called the Harlot Witch episode. The Harlot Witch episode. Yeah. I think, was Elvira ever on Art Bell? I think he was. What are you guys saying about John Holmes's brother? I'll have to go. I'm going to have to scroll back up. All right. Well, good. You guys are playing the game properly. We're looking for the most clever comments. That's what we're looking for in this round. Number 6. All right. Now, this one was interesting because they're on, some of these episodes are on YouTube. I think most of them are. And I re-listened to this one the other day. A frantic call from a man claiming to be a former Area 51 employee, not Lazar. This guy warned about extraterrestrials and government conspiracies. The broadcast abruptly cut out, which fueled speculation of foul play. The incident became a legend among conspiracy enthusiasts. They're triangulating on this position. Oh no! So the caller says, "Oh, I gotta get off. They're triangulating." Art Bell later received a second call from a man claiming that he was the first call. But many listeners remain unconvinced. Now, this picture is this guy that made another career going to all these conferences and everything out of being the Area 51 caller, Art Bell. So he made a whole career out of it. There you go. All right. The famous Area 51 caller. All right, top 5. Let's do the top 5. And you guys will remember this one, I think, the next one. Number 5. I think you'll get this one. A caller named Mel described an inexplicable hole on his property. The hole appeared to be bottomless, as objects dropped over never made a sound hitting the bottom. Mel claimed that dead animals thrown into the pit come back to life. Cool. Subsequent callers shared theories ranging from interdimensional portals to government experiments. It just keeps going down forever. Yeah, Robus remembers this. Do they have one in Australia too? This was I think it's in oh, maybe it is in Australia. Maybe it is, maybe that's where it is. I don't know. I gotta admit, I do not know where this is. It is Mel's Hole. Mel's Hole. The bottomless pit. Mel's Hole. This aired on February 21st, 1997. Mel claimed that government agents later seized his land, adding to the mystery. That's right, he came back on later. Saying the government took his land because the hole was interesting. Cool. Okay, top 4. Here we go. Number 4. Now you guys probably remember this incident, conspiracy theory. An alleged series of secret government experiments involving time travel and mind control, based at a certain Air Force station where bizarre phenomena were reportedly witnessed. Guests discussed supposed links to the Philadelphia experiment. Isn't this the basis of the Stranger Things series with the kids? Seems like it might be the basis. Stories of abducted children and mind-altering experiments raised ethical questions. The truth is buried under layers of secrecy. Here we go. This story inspired popular Netflix series Stranger Things. Thought it sounded familiar. Anybody remember what this is called? It's not the Roswell. It's not MK Ultra. I think Pet Cemetery's from the last one. Anybody know what this was called? The name's pretty familiar, mostly probably from the Stranger Things analysis. This is called the Montauk Project. The Montauk Project. They revisited this several times on the Art Bell Show, and then Netflix obviously took the idea and made the Stranger Things. Whoever wrote that screenplay. There you go. Now this next one was a frequent subject on the Art Bell Show. Stories about a mysterious creature that supposedly drains livestock's blood. Sightings were primarily reported in Latin America and in the southwestern United States. Experts and eyewitnesses debated whether it was a new species or a myth. Yes, very good. You guys know this one. See, some of these things have taken on a life of their own after first being aired on the Art Bell Show. There you go. Art explored connections to extraterrestrial and government experiments. It left puncture marks, and then no blood left. No blood was left. Chupacabra. The Chupacabra legend continues to evolve, blending folklore with modern conspiracy theories. There he is. He's a cutie. Cuddly. This is one version of the Chupacabra. Nobody's sure what he looks like. Nobody's quite sure. Goat sucker. Cool. Sounds like some extra information from Rhombus there. Nice. All right, this is number 2. So this is an interesting one. Ghostly apparitions were reported on planes that were made with parts that were salvaged from a crashed flight. Why would they do that? Doesn't make sense. Crew members of Eastern Airlines allegedly saw the spirits of deceased colleagues. Art discussed theories ranging from residual energy to haunted machinery. The machinery was haunted. The episode captured the eerie idea of technology holding memories. Ooh, that is an eerie idea. So they used to go down these rabbit holes, right? Of these different theories of stuff. Passengers reported seeing a man, but he wasn't on the crew list. This story inspired both a book and a TV movie, cementing its place in paranormal lore. This was called the Ghost Flight 401. Ghost Flight 401. It was Eastern Airlines. So you could Google that. Ghost Flight 401 Eastern Airlines. All right, the number 1, and that it's mostly because it was the most repeated topic. This topic kept coming back and kept having callers call to say they've experienced this phenomenon. Art Bell's most infamous episode exploring dark, shadowy figures seen out of the corner of one's eyes. You see them out the sides of the eyes. Listeners called in with personal encounters that felt overwhelmingly malevolent. The phenomenon was described as beings that move in the darkness and vanish when confronted. Theories range from interdimensional beings to manifestations of pure fear. Who knows what this is? Yeah, rhombus. You got it. This is not Bigfoot. Bigfoot should have been on here. I think Art Bell did have Bigfoot on occasion. They watch you while you sleep, and they never leave. Creepy. The episode inspired a wave of discussion on sleep paralysis and shared human fears. You know, interdimensional beings. The shadow people. You guys see shadow people? Can you guys see? You see shadow people? I don't think I do. I remember them talking about this and being kind of creeped out by it, but I don't think I see them. I don't know. All right, guys. I don't know. I'm pretty beat, guys. I think I'm gonna call it an evening. I don't think we'll do a. I don't think we're gonna do a bonus round tonight. I'm gonna save the bonus round for the next time on Wednesday night. What do you guys want to talk about, though? I'll chat for a bit if you like. I don't think we'll do a bonus round tonight. I don't think you'd like it anyway. The bonus round I had was figures from Greek mythology. It's too hard for you guys after all those easy rounds. Oh, we did good tonight. You guys did very well tonight. Oh yeah. good, good question, Stuart. Alexi, see? Uh, well, how does the name Sasha relate to Alexi? Is that short for Alexander or Alexi? Sasha? I've heard that. I think I've heard that. I might be making that up. I think I know a lot of stuff. Anyway, I kind of like the Art Bell stuff. So, I got to try to figure out a way to do a interview. Somebody. Maybe we'll have a caller. Maybe we'll have a caller sometime. We'll have a call in. Sasha, yeah, there you go. Alexander, Sasha, Alexei Lesha, Yani Gavarupa Ruski, Poinal Chuchu. Oh, you want to, Stuart? You really want a bonus round? I think it's too hard tonight. Those rounds took too much out of me tonight. I'm gonna beef up. I'm gonna work out. Be ready. Be ready to do the bonus round next time. I think I'm done. I think I'm cooked. I think it's the hat. It's the hat causes a little extra heat. A little extra heat. Kind of cooks my brain a little bit. Don't have anything left. All right, guys. Well, it's a pleasure. I really appreciate it. We had a pretty good group tonight, and everybody did well. And we will do it again on Wednesday. We'll do it again on Wednesday. I don't know what else I have for you. I can play you. Tell you what, I'll play you my before I do the outro. I'll play you my very short, like 2 minute, 2 minute deal on Atlantis. I have a little music video on Atlantis, and I will play that for you before I play the outro. So if you guys want to keep chatting, you're more than welcome. It was especially the last category was very American centric. Yes, we will try to have more British bands next time. We'll have the Irish folk groups. I'm teasing. We could have like European football players, right? That would be good. I could do the global elite again. Oh, I know. So did you guys hear this story? That there's a video of the European leaders on this airplane flight, and they were having a little conference at a conference table, and the video shows one of the guys grab this little bag of white substance off the table and put it in his hand. Oh, yeah. So I don't know if you've seen that. Check it out on X, Twitter. Might be AI. I'm not sure. Could be AI. But check that out. You never know. All right, Matt. I'm going to show you the Atlantis and then the outro and say goodnight. And once again, super appreciate it. We'll see you on Wednesday.
Close your eyes. Can you feel it? The pulse beneath the sea, still alive. Atlantis is not gone. It dreams in shadows, wrapped in coral and time. Let the tide pull you under, and remember what was never meant to be forgotten.
The night wears heels, she struts alone. This bar's the place I call my home. I sip the swallow pride, pretend the moonlight lights by my side. Tell me, was it ever real, or just a song take